Most of us speak thousands of words every day. We talk casually, we joke, we complain, we express our thoughts without thinking twice. But in many yogic traditions, there is a very different attitude toward speech. Some words are spoken only in whispers, some are never spoken casually, and some are avoided completely outside certain practices. Why would yogis, people dedicated to awareness, be so careful about the words they say aloud? Is it cultural superstition? Or is there something about sound itself that ancient traditions understood deeply? To explore this, we have to look at how yogic culture views sound, vibration, and speech. In modern life, we usually think of words as tools for communication. They carry meaning from one person to another. But in yogi culture, sound is seen as something much deeper. Sound is vibration, and vibration has the ability to influence the body, the mind, and the surrounding environment. Every word you speak produces a subtle pattern of vibration in the air and within your own system. Yogic practitioners became highly sensitive to how these vibrations affect consciousness. This is why speech is treated with care. One of the most well known practices in yogic culture is mantra. A mantra is not just a word or a phrase, it is a carefully structured sound designed to produce a specific vibrational effect. Some mantras calm the mind, some energize the body, some create deep states of meditation. But because mantras carry a particular vibrational quality, they are traditionally used with discipline and proper context. They are not meant to be repeated casually in everyday conversation. This is one reason certain words are avoided outside spiritual practice. In many traditions, certain sounds are considered sacred, not because of belief, but because of the way they affect the human system. When these sounds are used properly, they can create powerful internal shifts. But if they are used carelessly or constantly, their effect can weaken. Think of it like music. If a beautiful piece of music is played continuously without attention, its impact fades. Yogi culture protects certain sounds by using them only when the mind and environment are prepared. In mystic musings, Sadhguru often explains that sound plays a fundamental role in shaping human experience. He emphasizes that the way we use speech can influence both our inner state and the atmosphere around us. One of his reflections related to this is every sound has a certain impact. If you become sensitive enough, you will see that what you utter shapes the atmosphere around you and within you. Because of this understanding, yogic traditions encourage conscious speech rather than uncontrolled talking. Another reason yogis avoid certain words is their emphasis on silence. Many spiritual practices include periods of silence called mauna. During these periods, practitioners avoid unnecessary speech entirely. This discipline helps them observe how words constantly shape thoughts and emotions. When speech reduces, mental noise often reduces as well. In that quietness, awareness becomes sharper, and the practitioner begins to notice the subtle influence of sound more clearly. Sadhguru often reminds seekers that speech should come from awareness rather than compulsion. He once explained most people speak not because they have something meaningful to say, but because they cannot remain silent. In yogic culture, the goal is not to suppress speech, but to make it intentional and conscious. When speech becomes conscious, words carry clarity instead of confusion. Words do not just affect others, they shape your own inner experience. repeated negative speech can reinforce negative emotions. Repeated fearful language can deepen anxiety. But conscious balanced speech can create stability in the mind. Yogic traditions recognized this long before modern psychology began studying the effects of language on thought. So, certain words are avoided not because they are forbidden, but because they can disturb inner balance. The real reason behind the tradition. Over time, these disciplines sometimes appear mysterious. People may think yogis avoid certain words because they believe the words are dangerous. But the deeper intention is simpler. It is about respecting the power of sound. Speech is one of the most powerful tools human beings possess. It can inspire, it can harm, it can create clarity, or it can create confusion. By becoming conscious of speech, yogic practitioners learn to use this tool responsibly. When someone becomes careful about their words, something interesting begins to happen. Thoughts slow down, reactions reduce, listening improves, and awareness grows. This is why yogi culture often emphasizes three simple qualities of speech: speak truthfully, speak gently, speak only when necessary. These small disciplines gradually transform the inner experience of life. So, the next time you speak, pause for a moment. Notice the words leaving your mouth because every word carries vibration. Every word shapes your inner atmosphere. And sometimes the most powerful word you can speak is silence. If this exploration of yogic tradition resonated with you, share this video with someone curious about the deeper wisdom behind ancient practices. And for more insights into consciousness and inner transformation, like this video and subscribe.